All right,
Sorry,
I finally clicked the right button. What's up, Denise?
sorry, Brad. Is this your number that they're
Yeah,
trying to get on?
yes, it's my phone number.
Wow, I've got two people can't. Okay.
Doesn't look like we're at capacity. So, do you want to
Okay,
just double
perfect.
check it? Okay. You can
I'm sure
also, what you can also do is you can copy the link.
it
Yeah.
did. Okay.
Hmm. All right, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll get started real quick. We're going to keep tonight really short. So, hey, guys, great finish to the month. For many of you guys, I saw you guys at Go Global. It was so good to see you. For those that weren't there or that are new, it's the first leadership event we have of the year. We generally have two big events a year, Go Global, which is a leadership event, and the National Convention, which I'm happy to say is coming up in June, so which is going to be very exciting. So mark your calendars. And actually, I needed to grab that information. So anyone offhand remember what the dates are? Get brownie points for National Convention?
July 9th through 12th.
Dang, dude, you are on it. July 9th through 12th, National Convention, Orlando. Or is it Orlando? It's in Florida. And so mark your calendars for that. And that's something we want to work towards this next little bit. For those that haven't been or are new, most people get their big awakening understanding of what we do and decide to do crazy things like wear red wigs onto a Zoom call by going to National Convention. So mark your calendars on that. And if you're just at all curious, at least contact your business coach, the person, your health coach, and just say, what does it take to get to National Convention? What does that look like? Because I highly, highly, highly recommend it. And it's all leaders do. Let's be thinking like not only who are we going, but who are we taking with us? But really excited for a bunch of things. One, we had a phenomenal April. We're going into May. And for those that are new on this call, this is your first time call. Basically, we do a jumpstart your month every single month as we kick off the month for multiple reasons. Tonight, we're doing it a little bit differently because tomorrow is a Friday, which is the first of the month. And I know you guys all have plans on your Friday nights. Your dance cards are all full. So we did it tonight because all of you guys are professionals. You guys are all getting all the people healthy that you want to be doing, accomplishing your goals. You guys are resting on the last day of the month, kicking back, thinking about all the people you're helping. I just have to say, best month we've ever had still to date. I'm so proud of you guys. And it's not really just about the numbers of growth. Guys, we're making an impact in the health community. And it is so incredible to see. And it's just very powerful to see that we're working together. So I just got to give every single one of you guys props. So we do the call for a bunch of different reasons. One is we kick off the month. It's a great way to work towards your next goal because our businesses are built goal to goal during month to month. So part of a benefit of being part of the health coach community is that we're always focusing on our health first. So I like to always remind everyone, grab a piece of paper. This is the best tool that you can bring to the call. Your mind, but a piece of paper, and I don't know where my pen is. Oh, here it is. I found it. So piece of paper and a pen. Take notes and then put them into action. So at first, it all starts off with us. So what are we doing with our health? Because many of us are on our health journey in goal of losing our initial weight and learning the healthy habits. Some of us have reached our goal weight and we're moving into the next level of optimal health. And like Dr. Ayla always like to say is optimal health is a journey taken one step at a time, one habit at a time, one day at a time. That's what we want to remind ourselves, and that's what we want to remind our clients. And before we get out to assisting people, you don't have to be perfect, but ask yourself, where are you going towards? Are you have a big goal, small goal, whatever it is, whether it's a baby step forward or big leaps. If you're not moving forward, generally you're moving backwards, and we want to inspire you guys to all be better. And that's part of the greatest thing about being in this community. So write down some goals for yourself on where it is you're going to next and what matters. If you can make one improvement a month, stack that on top of a year, every single year, that makes a big difference, no matter where you're at. So other great things, guys, again, congrats on a great April. Seriously, so many of you guys making big changes, and helping a lot more people. It's been so cool to see. Like I said, we had our biggest month yet, which is phenomenal. Basically, I don't know if you guys realize that this basically equates to tens of thousands of people getting healthy. And I want you guys, I don't normally do this, but I want everyone on the line, no matter where you're at right now, I want you to think about what little action adds to over time. Because one person paying it forward to one person pays it forward to one person adds up. And so Ashley and I, it's pretty cool. This national convention will mark our 6th year in this business. And I don't really call it a business because it takes shape for life and we have a business, but it's really more of a passion of what we do and how we help others. And I just love it because 6 years later, all we wanted to do was help a handful of people. and we stack those people on top of other people and other people. And before you know it, we are now almost getting close to being in 40 states of clients getting healthy, thousands of people changing their lives. And it's just, if you guys, I didn't even think about saying this. If you guys get a moment tonight, I just want you guys to take a second and scroll through Facebook. If you are plugged in this community, probably what your news feed is clogged up with is story after story after story. And these stories are not what you see every single day. These are the kind of stuff, the kind of things that would end up on Biggest Loser, and we're doing it daily, guys. So it's just a good reminder that what we're doing is powerful, and a reminder to share what we do daily. So I didn't have, because the ticker stuck because we jammed it up. You guys did so many people healthy that we broke the ticker. I'm not really sure where everyone's at because we're doing the call on this day of the month, but I want to give a big congrats to everybody who moved their business forward, everyone who helped one person choose their goal of health this month, and everyone who just made action, because action adds up over time. And we're all a Take Shape for Life family, and it all adds up. And I just want you guys to know, if you're new on this call, if you're a senior resident, you probably heard me say this over and over and over again, but it's still true. Guys, what we do together is powerful, and we're thankful for every single one of you. So great job, and well done. And I want to just give some big congrats, because we have some leadership rank advancements tonight, which are really awesome. So we have Frank and Denise Heinrichs, fully integrated national directors, 3-month qualified. So another great thing that our company does, which I could go on for days, is we don't just encourage people to hit ranks, because it's about the people we're helping. Dr. Ray is always asking ourselves and reminding ourselves. And if there was one thing that came away from Go Global, and I quizzed a few people on it today, there was a bunch of great stuff. And basically the number one thing was Dr. A was saying, be abundantly clear on what it is that matters in your life, and then organize everything in your life going out and getting that. There's so much energy waste in the things that we don't want, or the things that distract us. Become clear on what it is you want. So I want to give a big props to them, because another thing that they do is they want all leaders to qualify for those ranks 3 months in a row. And of course they are, but they want to set that standard that we're just not after ranks. We're about sustainability and the people we're helping. So congrats to Denise and Frank Heinrichs. Amber and Levi Newman, congratulations. Well done. And then actually new first month qualifications, Gary and Lisa Stewart, fully integrated regional directors. So congratulations. Super proud of you guys. We had tons of other ones. And you know what? Look in the Facebook pages, because every single one of you matter. And we're really proud of your accomplishments. So we'll probably get a list of all of them posted up there, since I don't have an up-to-date list tonight. So congrats to everyone. Tonight, I'm just going to go over a few different little things here that'll help you grow your business this month, and reach out to other people and just keep you kind of up to date, which is another reason why we do these calls. We have a bunch of great incentives, trainings, basically in case you didn't know, and if you weren't there, and if you were, if you didn't get this, check your pulse, because Dr. A says you might be dead. Because if you're not excited about what we're doing right now, literally, I've been in this business and Take Shape for Life for 6 years. My family has been in over 10, and I have to say, collectively, this is the most exciting time I've ever been a part of our company, our mission, and what we're doing. We've never been so clear on what we're doing. We've never been this amazing at helping people, and we have so many cool things to cover. So one of them, and this is a great tool for you possibly to attend your first convention, or for you, if you guys have teams that you're helping grow and learn their craft of health coaching and pay it forward to others, this is a great thing to be aware of. So we still have the Each One Reach One incentive, which is for every coach that you bring on and that they help their first client within that month, you get a $50 bonus. So we want to reward the behavior that helps people get healthy, and got to thank our company for doing that. What they're also doing for this forward incentive over here on the right-hand side of my screen is for anyone who had started this year or started February that was not an associate director, so was not supporting 3,600 on frontline volume, or has not been there before. If you reach that rank before national convention and you help one person sponsor, if you sponsor one coach and you help them gain their first client, you get a free registration to convention, which is pretty awesome. They've never had an incentive like this before. So like we said, the biggest awakening happens at national conventions. So this is probably one of your biggest tools to get a free ride, to be around awesome people who wear red wigs and do crazy things, and if you like that, come join us. If you like purple wigs, then we'll get you one of those too. So those are one of the things that would be really high leverage, whether you're working towards that or maybe you've already hit that rank. That's something that you can take advantage. And there's also the VIP experience if you do it as well. If you are not one of those people that are, moving forward toward that, and you've already been in an ED or higher for a while now, or associate director and higher, you can get there by points, which I have over here on the right-hand side. Complimentary single registration for national convention by points that you earn. I didn't get the picture right. So if you go to tsflconnection.com, it lists what you get points for in each one reach one scenarios, and it's pretty easy to achieve that. So we'll actually be going over that here on another call next week, just to clarify that. If you guys want to, we'll go over it then. It's also on Coach Connection as well. So wanted to make sure you guys were all aware of that, and then just kind of catch up on a few other good things that are going on. So cool other things that came out of Go Global is they are really streamlining every single process we have. So for all of you guys on the line, and this is active right now, every person that becomes a health coach, the process for getting started is even easier than before. So all they have to do is order their kit. They'll get an email within seconds, and they can have their website up and running, ready to start a client. I mean, I haven't timed it yet, but I've heard it's like less than 2 minutes. You do not have to take your basic competency test anymore. So I want you guys to all remember that. It is an option. It'll be there. It's available, and we highly suggest it, but it's not going to stop you from signing up clients. So that is pretty awesome. So I just wanted you guys to know all that. Another big announcement. Many of you guys have enjoyed our Optimal Health products. For those that can't see, I have a whole big box of them over here. For those that don't know me, I have a 4-month-old son, and I need those things to stay alive. So anyways, for people that are moving into their next phase of optimal health after their weight loss goal and moving into transition, or people that, maybe they don't have much weight to lose, but they are really striving to, improve their habits of health and their eating habits, they came out with an optimal health kit. So all the details are here in the middle. So it's a 30-day kit. It has all the best stuff. It comes with a shaker bottle. It comes with flavors of home, which are lean and green meals, bars and shakes, and it also comes with flavor infusers. This is 100% commissionable, as are all of our items, and it comes for $297.65. So if you meet someone who's like, man, I don't really have much weight to lose, but my eating habits are out of whack, or sometimes you have health issues that don't show up because of weight. Just because it doesn't show up in weight doesn't mean that it's not showing up in your health in your body. So this is a great tool on how to have someone come in and take part of our program that may not need the weight loss portion. So it's awesome. If you have more questions, connect with your business coach. And then I also wanted to give a plug to our Optimal Health +3 kit. So if you guys are wondering, especially for all the clients on the line, because repetitive verbiage really helps sink it in. We learn by repetition. So when a client's ready to get started, this is the preferred pack that we go with. So if someone's ready to get going, they're ready to get started on their health journey, we say, great, let's get you started. We'll get you your first month of a program ready to go, and we'll get that started. Denise, can you hear all the beeps that are coming in my messages? Okay. Guys, people want to get healthy and good things are happening. Like, this has literally been my day. So it's a good thing. It's good to be us right now. So I didn't know if you guys could hear that. Bing, bing, bing. It's a good thing. So, but I wanted to go over that. So if someone says, I'm ready to do this, of course, we always want to ask them first, all right, what are you looking for in your health? Where is it that you want to go? And what does that look like? And, just ask those questions that really help them figure out what they want to do with their health. And the biggest tool we ever can have is to say, we can quote all the vitamins and nutrients. We can tell them all the ins and outs, but really it's the personal relationship that says, when you say to somebody, I think this will work for you. Let's give it a try. I know this. I know you can do this, and I will be here for you. When it's not about the food, it's not about anything else. If you can get attached to their why and you tell them you got their back, that's all they need to get started. If they have anything that'll hold them up on what they need to order, allergies or anything like that, they know, like, they eat food every single day. They know what their allergies are, so you need to really worry about those ins and outs. Say, great, let's get you started. Let's order your first month of program. And we do what's called an Optimal Health Variety Pack. And we add 3 boxes of food to that as well. It gives them well over a month. It's $364.50 for their first month. So you can really just say it's $364.50. And I had a few Zoom calls today, so I'll hit on this too. Some people, and I don't want to give anyone a concept that this isn't you, may be worried like, I'm afraid to say price. I'm afraid to say price. And literally, I want to encourage you guys, since and I want to hit on this because we've had more coaches join our organization in the last 3 months than we've ever had at any given time. So, we're always raising people up, and that's a skill set that we all had to learn in the beginning. When people ask what the price is, don't be afraid of the price question. It's not what they're not asking like, because they're worried about the price. Maybe in some scenarios they are. They just want to know what's to get started. And I'm going to quote Denise Heinrichs. Actually, I'll just come off mute real quick. When you find out the why, the cost is what? When the why is what, the cost is what?
When the why is high, the cost is low.
That's what I'm talking about. So when you get to people where they want to get, they're just asking what it's going to take to get started. And what's great about it is we're partnering with people. If they do literally have hurdles with that, if they're one of those small percentages of people that literally is a little bit of a work for, say, great, what can we do to help you get started? Because it's not just this way. You can always figure out a solution. And then it basically breaks down to $12 a day. And if you go to Starbucks in the morning, you're already saving money on our program, which is great. So these are just some of the updates and some of the reminders I want to hit on. The other things are trainings, guys. We have so many awesome trainings to go to this next month. So many of you guys down there in the Southern California area, we got the Take Shape for Life event with Greg and Whitney, or Greg, Rex, and Whitney Kell on the 2nd. So that's this weekend, 9 a.m. They are just doing so amazing. And Greg Rex is one of the top leaders in our company. And I got to just tell you, he's on fire too. So if you can get anywhere near around Greg Rex, I mean, his hair is beautiful. He's got long hair. He's a surfer, but that man will show you what it's like to be passionate about helping people. We also have an event in Phoenix on the 9th. So I'll be down there with Doug Wood and Tia. We have a 9 to 1 event. And if you want to be around on fire people, Doug and Tia, they're growing the largest organization, all of Take Shape for Life. And I love it because Tia, this is, again, another great example. Tia just wanted to help a few people. Her why was to be able to afford Christian private school for her little ones. And that's what you can do when you care about people and take action. So I'll be down there. We're also having lunch together afterwards at the restaurant across the street. Then for all of our Portland people, we got an event on the 16th down there. It's a different location, so make sure you look at the location. It's at the Oregon State Bar Association down there in Tualatin. So grab a friend, come with us. It's the best place you can be on a Saturday morning in Portland, Oregon. It's going to be a huge event. Want to have you guys there. Bring friends. Let's have some fun. And then we've been well overdue to go down to the Northern California area. So we're looking at kind of the Pleasanton area on the 30th, tentatively. Still looking for a location, so be prepared for that. Denise, I'm pretty sure I'll probably see you at every event. You go to like every event that's even like within a state of you. So we'll do that. Other announcements. Other things you can do to be reaching out to people and helping them, because guys, again, it's the relationship and it's us that reaches out to people and helps people say they want to do something about their health. They're not going to chase you down and tackle you. Some people will. Some people really wanted that bad. I actually talked to someone at Go Global that scared somebody because they had one of those like banners on the back of their car that said, ask me how. And she like went over and knocked on the window and scared the scared the crud out of the girl. She's like, I need to get healthy. So that doesn't happen that often. We need to talk to people and share with them what we have and invite them to learn more. So another thing that we're doing this month is every second and fourth Monday at 6:45 following the leadership call. Every Monday night we have a leadership call with Dr. A at 6 p.m. After the leadership call on the second and fourth Monday, we're going to have a trilogy call, and it's going to be for anyone who's interested in health coaching or interested in our program, because really our program is one and the same. We offer healthy body, healthy mind to everybody. And what we're going to do is we're going to share stories and just share a little bit of information. Going to keep it around 30 minutes. And if you'd like to be highlighted as one of those stories, we'd love to have you on there. So we plan to do these for the next few months. And this is just a tool to just say, if you have people that, are looking to do this or learn more, or you have clients that are doing great and you're like, hey, have you ever been curious about what it's like to become a health coach? Come join me on this call. We want to provide those stories and these kind of situations to help you share with people. Because, the one thing, again, I like it, because this is why you want to share boldly with people and get them plugged in. I watched my family lose over 1,500 pounds, and I still didn't get it. So don't get frustrated when people don't get it right away. Invite them to come into the fold and be part of our community. And this is just another opportunity, besides events, besides plugging in with your support team, besides sitting down with someone and asking them, what they want to accomplish in their life. These are some things you can plug them into. And then we're also, for EDs and above, that'd be a ton of you guys. We've had over 25 new executive directors since the new year. We're going to be doing a group called FIBC, Fully Integrated Business Coach, by Florida National Convention. So we're going to do that on the opposite Monday nights. It's going to be a short call because you guys are growing so fast. We want to really set the cornerstones on how to help grow your ripple effect towards FIBC, which is the level of you helping people and showing others how to help people. So those are some of the opportunities. The other opportunity, guys, we have the health games that start. Denise, when do they start? I thought I saw this. What day is it? Tomorrow that it kicks off?
Tomorrow, absolutely.
Okay. I saw somewhere that someone said the second, but I was like, it always starts on the first. So it starts on the first. And basically, Ashley and I were thinking that we would institute a little bit of a challenge, just because, it's so good to have a bar set for yourself. So for every 5 people, basically, guys, if you guys can put this in your head too, is people are looking for what we have. Not only in coaching is it, can you, make great finances, but you have the opportunity to help people choose health. And people that won't chase down your health coach unless you're in their world, helping them. So, and our business is built 5 people at a time, 1 coach at a time. For every 5 clients you bring on, there's 1 person in there that is a mini you that wants to pay it forward to people. So what we're just encouraging you to do is do an activity that will, that's small, but adds up over time. No matter where you're at, maybe if you've been busy the last few days, we've had a lot of people getting a lot of people healthy. Grab 5 of your clients, grab 5 of your pre-clients, grab 5 friends, whoever it is, and let's get them in the challenge. If you guys all added 5 people into the challenge, do you guys understand the ripple effect that we're helping with people, the integration factor? And if you do that, it's good for you, it's good for your business, and it's good because out of those 5 people, there is probably a coach, which is also exciting because these are some of the scholarships that are available. Not only, can you play the game, can you learn a lot? I do every single challenge for myself because it helped me move my health forward. So I hope you guys, when you're writing down your health goals, you're having something for yourself that you want to accomplish in that challenge and not just doing it for other people. Oxygen mask on ourselves first. But here are some of the scholarships that are available. So for everyone that's in the challenge that wants to become a health coach, they will get a $100 health coach scholarship rebate. So at the end of the challenge, they'll get $100 back if they order their health coach kit. If they're in the challenge and they decide to become a client and they've never been a client before, they will get a $50 reimbursement scholarship, and which is really cool. All you have to do to get it is the email is here below. It's also in your support team's Facebook page. All you have to do is get the order confirmation, send it to myhealthcames@gmail.com, and they'll get it all reimbursed, which is another cool way to help people move forward into this community. The last thing I wanted to talk about, well, actually, before I want to talk about this, this is a tool we use to basically have a wherever you go assessment of what you're doing and what you're working towards. So it's always so good to inspect what you expect. And that's what a leader does. Whether you're helping 1 person or you're helping 100 people, you're a leader. And I want you guys to all know that right now. And, just grow into that. I don't know if you guys have seen the picture where there's a little cat looking into a mirror and it's a lion. It's like, that's kind of like what all of us are. All we have to do is step into it. People want to be helped. And people want to have someone come alongside of them and encourage them. So I'm actually going to have Denise come on real quick. She's the new fully integrated national director. So proud of you, Denise. And, Denise, I just want you to just share with everyone on the line. I could have so many people speak that, move their business forward this month, but I thought I'd just let a high leverage leader come in real quick. You are always about helping the people in front of you. I'm not trying to take anything away from you, but what you do isn't amazing. You just do it often and you know what it is. You inspect what you expect. Just give people a little bit of your mind of, where you're at today. Just tell, your story and, how you came to be where you're at and Take Shape for Life now.
Well, thanks, Brad, for allowing me sharing. And I never imagined in 2 years I'd be where I am. It's an absolute gift, and anyone can do this. Yes, I'm a nurse. I have a couple little extra initials after my name, but that doesn't make me any different than anybody on my team, anybody within Take Shape for Life. It's having that heart, having the integrity, living daily what we want to teach, and just having that huge heart. The simple systems that Take Shape for Life has really rolled out since National Convention has been huge. And even in the last month, there's been a couple more tools that anybody could be a professional at this. Anybody can look professional with the conversation tool that we use, or the script for the 3-way calls, plugging back into my mentor and making sure that I trust what my mentor says and is best for me. And that's been cool. I didn't do my health journey alone. I needed others. I needed others in the Facebook group to see what they did. And I don't coach alone either. It's a team with my mentor. It's not rocket science. We hear Dan Bell say that all the time. It's simple, but write down the goals. I didn't used to do that, but as soon as I started writing them down, just something changed, and I was able to start meeting those. I look at some of the silly goals I wrote in the beginning. And you know what? I didn't understand it, but Brad, you know what? I tried. And I really encourage people to write them down. I don't care what it is. Health goals. Start with your health goals, but then start with your business goals. Just how many people do you want to help in a month? Would you like to bring on one coach? Whatever it is, talk with your mentor and get them written down. But and integration has been huge on my heart. Getting people integrated. For me, my daughter says, why do you keep hearing the same doctor speak? Why do you keep going to these same things? And it's not. Every time I go, it's selfish because it's about my health and it's about moving my health forward and so that I can be a better health coach. And I've got to say thanks to my hubby because I couldn't do this without his support and everything, all of his encouragement. We're all a team. So thanks, Brad.
That is so awesome. And actually, we have so many new people. I'm sure a lot of people actually don't know your story, Denise. Just so people understand, like, this isn't just something you do on the side. This is like a huge passion with, and I love it because write down your goals. And even if you don't know how, practice writing down your goals. You know, whether even if you're just in this to help a few people, when you are intentional, whatever you put down tends to happen. That's why we should write down our goals. You know, whatever it is. But Denise, you are a nurse practitioner, and you know people don't know. Tell a little about actually. So for those that don't know, Denise has lost over 100 pounds. She used to be, you know, in a wheelchair most of the time. She has completely changed her health, and which gave her the opportunity to say, wow, do I want to go back into medicine? And it just happened that, you know, well, after she got herself healthy and, got to give God the praise on that. It wasn't, I mean, you know, he is the one that facilitated it all. But what's so cool is that you had the option to be like, wow, I changed my health. Can I go back into medicine? So just, what did you choose? You had the option. You went to an event, and what'd you do?
That was my hubby again. He said, okay, you're well. You're going to open up that women's health clinic now. But Brad, you introduced me to another nurse practitioner. And I started this just to help one friend who was looking at having surgery. And she wanted me to be her health coach. And I said, I'm a nurse. I'm not a coach. But I was introduced to the nurse practitioner and who's Take Shape for Life coach. And she was scaling back her practice. I didn't want the overhead of all that. I didn't want the headache of having to have employees and the payroll and all of that. And I'm so thankful, Brad, that you made that match with another nurse practitioner and I could see a bigger picture. I love what I do. I love what I get to do. But yes, I am so thankful I'm not paralyzed anymore and I can walk. And that's why, yeah, you see me traveling a lot. It's because I can. And I love meeting everybody now.
Yeah, that's awesome. I just love it because people don't know that's like the story of a lot of people online. So thank you. And this is just another example of all the events that we have. Then there was an event. David and Susie invited Denise because they saw her transformation in their Facebook page. And look what happened. When people hear what it is we have to do, people want to be part of something great. Let's invite them to do it. So here's one of the things that I would suggest, whether you're just a brand new coach or, you know, you're playing around with this, or this is a hobby, or you're serious about this and you're passionate about helping others. Writing down your goals is key, whether it's a little or it's a lot, it matters. So a tool that we have is a success tracker. And if you're new to using this, you know, literally don't wait. Actually message your business coach right now and say, hey, I want help learn how to use this. So if you're helping someone, basically how you use it is you write down the people you're helping at the bottom. It helps you remember who you're helping and you can double check how they're doing. And what this looks like is it helps your understand where your business is at. For those that are new, the first leadership goal of our business is executive director. It's where you're maximizing the compensation you can earn on your clients. And honestly, it's the first goal of it because it means you're thinking beyond yourself and you're helping at least 18 to 20 people get healthy. And I was passionate about talking about this today because I was talking to Lindsay Richards. She's down 145 pounds. She's an amazing person. And she's been helping people just through her story. She's really busy going to nursing school. And we just kind of sat down and we ran through. She said, oh, so how many clients you have? What is it that your next goal is? And when she actually wrote this down and went through her B Slims, she realized, wow, I'm way closer to the next level. That would be huge for me. And I would love to help that many more people. So you might think it's a silly thing to do, but grab this success tracker and run. If you're new to this, go, or even if you're not, I do it every single month for myself. Go to your B Slim report, run it, and then turn it into an Excel spreadsheet and look at who's going to be ordering and double check that. These are people that want to get healthy. And this is I always like backwards math. I'm an analytical person. And if people aren't ordering, people aren't moving forward on their health. Does that make sense? So this helps you, helping your business helps other people. It helps you catch things. I was doing it on another call and someone realized that this person's orders were really low and they hadn't talked to them. So you know what? They thought they were fine. You know what it meant? It meant the person's not doing fine. There's no way that they can be on full program with the amount of food that they were ordering. So it encourages you to help other people and it helps you move forward. So basically what Lindsay learned today is that she's really close to her next goal that would be huge for herself as she's getting through nursing school. So we write them down and then she figured out all it would take would be talking to 5 people and helping them get started, which was her goal anyways. And she has 5 or 6 people that are ready to start from her journey. So just believe that kind of stuff. I want to give her props right now and do that. And what's cool about it too is every 5 people that are a coach, guys, people like, like Denise, you probably would have invited them on. And I'm just talking about Denise because she's on the call right now. They invite them to come learn more about what we're doing, because every 1 in 5, you should be like, oh man, you should be able to convince me why they shouldn't become a coach and be part of our community. So put them right here and drip on them and connect them into our community. It takes drips. So, you never get a no, you get a KNOW if they're not saying right away. I said KNOW for 4 years, and I'm really glad that I wasn't more ignorant than that. So it's pretty cool what we do. And then you can also keep mindfulness of who you're dripping on that's getting ready to start programs. So probably one of the highest leverage activities that you can do. So with that being said, guys, this is why we do the call, guys, to feed ourselves, to refocus, to kind of get our eyes set on this next month, because anything's possible if you choose to do it. So literally, I'm just going to remind you guys of a motto that we have is that, it's about being consistent, having fun, and being on purpose towards what we want to create. Just like Dr. Ray's biggest takeaway from this event was be abundantly clear on what you want in all areas of life that matters to you. Because if you're so focused on what you want, guys, there's no room for what you don't want. And actually, as I finish with the call, I'd actually like to invite my really good friend and just, world-changing partner, Susan LaBelle. I respect you so much and your leadership ability. And if you could just give anyone just some parting words of wisdom as we kind of go into this month and what we're doing and going into this awesome time of year that we have. Just anything you got for anybody.
All right. Well, first of all, Brad, I'm beyond excited. What an awesome, it's not just an awesome month. It's been just an amazing year. And I just want to echo everything you said about the unity of what's in the simplicity and just the clarity and everything that's going on. And we couldn't be more grateful for all of that. I will say, like, this group's having so much fun, and I'm watching what just even out of the event, and even if they didn't go to just what's on my news feed these days, it's positive. People are out doing, inspiring people. They're enjoying time with family and friends, and I'm really grateful for all of you guys, that you guys are all in my life, whether you're on, you're part of the team. And I just think our branding is so spot on right now, because people are reaching out and they're like, what the heck? Like, what are you doing? Like, I want to be part of that, because the energy is contagious. People want what we have. I don't know if you guys all had that sort of a week of, I don't know, like it's awesome, because we always say that, they do what we do if they knew what we do, right? They just don't understand it. This is my pal here, Blake. I just feel like people are catching on. Like they're seeing that we're different, that we really do desire to move people forward in their lives. So keep it up, stay consistent, you guys, be in people's worlds. Like, people are definitely watching, and if you saw pictures and it looked like a lot of fun and you weren't able to be at Go Global for whatever reason, convention, you guys, is 2 months away. And I'd say set a plan and make a decision that you want to go. So a lot of times it can be, I can't go because of this, 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 and this. You think, Brad, wouldn't you say the question is usually like, do you want to go? Like, do you want to go there? Because if, again, just like Denise, if you want to be there, like if your why is high enough, there are so many incentives. There's so many ways to make it happen and doable, and your support team will help you. So it's really just a decision now. Like, I want to be in Orlando. I want to be there. And I'll just share our story of National Convention. Is we went one year as a regional director, and we came back the next year as presidential directors. We went to that event, and it changed the course of our entire life, honestly, in a year. And I do not say that to be boastful, like, at all. It's just really just stress how important the events are and what we learned and what our takeaways were, that we were able to come home and implement and create what we desired in our life. So if your desire is to, if you're curious and you want to see the leadership and you want to have a lot of fun with us, make the plan today and say, I'm going. I don't know exactly how yet, but I want to be there. I want to go, and put that on your schedule. Make a plan for it, because we want to have a lot of fun with you. So that's what I have, and I'm thankful for all the people I got to meet this last weekend that I only see on Zoom that came up and gave me a hug and introduced themselves, and just really great group we got here.
Thanks, Susan. Like I love it. And, I remember when you first came to your first event and you were just like, oh, I just want to help a few people. And now look at you guys. And I know when, you guys are excited about you showing what's possible, it's not because, and I know how you speak, it's not about you. You're so excited to pay this forward to people. And that's the result you get when you talk with people. And so lastly, guys, the last thing I want to leave you with, especially if you're newer on the line, guys, this is a skill that you learn. But you know what? The best skill that all you need to know is that just talk with people. Be bulletproof about what we have. We have the goods. Like Susan was said, check out your news feed. Look at what we're doing in this world. No one else is doing what we're doing. So I just want to leave you guys with a thought process of consistency. That's kind of how we ended the call, but I'm going to leave it a little bit differently than I normally do. But a rock or a river cuts through rock, not because of its power, but because of its persistence. And I just want you guys to know, no matter where you're at, be diligent, be making, posts, be talking with people. It's very easy to be thinking that, no one's noticing. But guys, I promise you, people are noticing, and your consistency makes people change their mind. So be present, be talking with people, and literally ask yourself every single morning, who's on my heart today? And actually, I'm going to give props to Dan Rawmakers. Your wife outed you by what you posted on your mirror. It said, who can I love on today? That's your reminder when you wake up in the morning, man. It's no wonder you're doing so great. So anyways, guys, with that being said, we're all awesome. Take your right hand, take your left hand, put it together. Self-five. Awesome. All right, guys, I just appreciate you guys so much. Gather your thoughts. Take 5, 6, 7, 10 minutes after this call and really ask yourself where you're going to be spending your time this month, no matter what it is. Small incremental growth puts yourself forward and, compound what you do over time, and it's huge. We're all touching lives, whether it's one person or 100 people. It makes a difference. And where will you be 5 years from now based on what you're doing right now? So with that being said, guys, go be on purpose. Enjoy your weekend. Talk to people, because if you just connect with people every time, you just ask them how they're doing, more often than not, they're going to present a need for what we have. So let's be ready to be present. All right. You guys have a great night. Thank you for all you do, and let's go be on purpose.
Thank you, Brad.
Yeah.
Thank you,
guys.
Brad.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, Brad.
Way to go, Denise. Way to go, Frank.
Good night, Susan.
Good night, John Boy.
Good night, John Boy.
Good night, Mary Ellen.
Thank you.
I'm so glad somebody's in my generation.
What
Everyone. Wig.
are you guys talking about? Someone didn't know a show that I was talking about the other day. I was like, man, is that what it's like?
Thanks, Brad. Have a good night.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night, Lori.
Good night, John Boy.
Good night, Lori.
Good night, guys. I miss you all.
Good night, Ryan. Good night, Susan.
No, you hang up.
All right, for those who stayed on late, my favorite part about the call is looking at.
Good night, Denise. No. Don't make me go.
Love you.
No, you hang up. You hang up.
No, you hang up.
No, you hang up.
I'm not going.
Everyone stop. I got to take a picture of the crew that stays on afterwards. The after party.
The after party.
Susan.
Everyone.
All right, everyone do a funny face.
Yeah, the little heart.
Oh my gosh.
You can do it.
Ryan, you can't make that
So
up, man.
excited.
Lori, come on.
Picture, did you?
As you
What
were
did I
quoting,
do?
They're all, everyone do a funny face. Lori's all, I'm so cute. Everybody make a funny face.
I learned from you, Gina.
I was over here talking and my mic wasn't even unmuted. Like, how come you're all laughing at my stuff, man?
Did you answer?
Ryan and Amanda.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh,
Little Amanda. She's so cute.
Where's the baby?
Mine?
Baby. Yeah.
go get him.
iPads do wonders.
Ashley's putting him down. He had a fussy day.
Oh, he misses us.
He,
He does.
he knows that I'm talking to you guys.
I know.
Oh
Hey,
my
it's
gosh.
still recording, just so you know.
What's that?
You're still recording.
Oh,
Oh, geez.
Oh. Now I see what's happening.
dang it. People are going to know about our after party.
Yeah.
It's not going to be exclusives anymore. You know what? We got room for everyone at our after party. We want
Maybe,
everyone.
maybe if we wait till 1 a.m., Dr. A will walk by.